Good afternoon, everyone. It's day 3 of the second week of the Synod on Synodality. And we've just finished a lovely celebration of the Eucharist in the Maronite tradition. This morning, we continued to work on the second chapter of the Instrumentum Laboris, Relations. And this evening, all the participants are invited to go to one of 2 theological forums on the topic. But with me today, I have Nora Fontera, and she's a multi-talented woman who works in the church and outside the church as well. So let's learn a little bit more about her. Nora, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
Thank you. Could you tell us a little bit about the work you do within the church in your parish, but also in the world as well?
So thank you very much. As she said, my name is Nora Kufaonotra Nontra. I am actually a mother of children in a family setting.
Okay.
And I am also a teacher by profession. I am currently a professor in the university, Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, where there is a department for religion and human development. And that is where I teach as a theologian, specialized in ethics.
Yes.
As what I do in the church, I am much more interested in youth apostolate.
Yes.
So for a very long time, I have involved myself in the youth apostolate of the church.
Yes.
And also now, as a grown-up woman who is a mother, I also involve myself in women ministry in the church. So I'm a member of the biggest Christian group, women group in Ghana called Christian Mothers Association.
Lovely.
And apart from this, I also use my expertise to help information of seminarians in Ghana. So I am a volunteer teacher also in the seminary.
So you're juggling so many different roles and responsibilities.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's a lot, isn't it?
It is, but with the grace of God, you're able to carry through with them. And then there is passion and there is joy in what you are doing.
Absolutely.
And so it works.
That's right, that's right. Now this week, Nora, we've been discussing a lot about how to build synodality in the church. In fact, not just this week, the last 2 years. What do you think, are there any positive impacts that synodality and a synodal church can have for the work that you do?
Yes, I would say absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely, because synodality simply means listening, being there for the people you are working for.
Yes.
So the people you are working for are not just objects of your work, but rather you are supposed to be in a relationship with them to do it for them. So it calls for encounter.
Yes.
In whatever we do.
Yes.
And so I think that synodality is one thing that is going to help me in my professional life, but most importantly in my life as a mother in the family.
Absolutely.
With a family to relate with.
Yes.
To have listening, good listening attitude to children, but also to my students in my professional life, good listening attitude, encounter, so that you can really understand, I can really understand them, because when you give them a listening ear, it's an opportunity for you to enrich your perspective about whom they are, what they feel, what they desire for.
Yes.
And it's only when you have these together, indeed, you can be a good teacher or a good mother or a good sister to my brothers and sisters, and a good daughter, certainly.
Yes.
And so it involves all the relationships. And it helps also in the apostolate, especially for the youth. Because I have observed that today, in our today's world, young people need to be listened to. Listening to young people, giving them the attention, giving them just a listening ear is very important, because there are a lot of things that young people are navigating in our world of today. And sometimes they do this just by themselves. They want listening ear. And so for me, I think that synodality has really come to improve my apostolate with young people through listening. So that is the biggest gift that synodality is given to me.
Well, thank you for sharing all of that. And I wish you all the very best with all of your ministries and your work as well. And to those of you listening, thank you so much for joining us today. This is Trudy Dantas, and I'm reporting from the Synod on Synodality. Thank you.